Here we go again. They can't stop. I keep telling y'all, they cannot stop. A'ja Wilson wins Time Athlete of the Year. And rather than talking about herself, what does she want to do? She wants to down Caitlin Clark. She wants to downplay the impact and disrespect CC and the fans. And it just never...
WNBA just shot itself in the foot, and the evidence is everywhere. A'ja Wilson claimed in her Time magazine interview that Caitlin Clark represents only 5% of the league's growth, but that statement aged poorly the moment real numbers started circulating. Once Caitlin was off the floor, viewership dropped, attendance dipped, and the energy around the league noticeably faded, leaving everyone scrambling to explain how minimizing the biggest draw in women's basketball was somehow a smart strategy. You can't credibly argue that someone is only 5% of your growth when the absence of that one player results in empty seats, declining ratings, and a sudden loss of momentum. The disconnect between the narrative and reality is glaring, and now the regret is setting in as the league is forced to confront an uncomfortable truth. A massive portion of its audience shows up because of Caitlin Clark. Calling her impact marginal while relying on the attention she brings isn't just misleading, it's self-sabotage.
What makes me go?
No, you said, no one has ever done what I've done, and people really need to understand that.
Yeah.
What have you done? I love the confidence of
Oh,
that.
yeah. I let me see. Just in this season.
She's like, where do I begin?
I'm going to say, just in this season, I was the fastest player to score 5,000 points. Only WNBA player with, four-time MVP.
Yes.
I don't even know. We won the championship. Yes. Defensive player of the year, co-defensive player of the year, but still defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
What else? I feel like, I have a scoring title. I led the scoring title of the league and scoring title again. And like
Time magazine named A'ja Wilson its 2025 Athlete of the Year, and the on-court resume fully supports it. A third MVP, a second Olympic gold medal, a tournament MVP in Paris, and a statistically dominant season that no serious basketball fan disputes. The problem isn't the award, it's what was buried in the article. An assertion that reduced Caitlin Clark's transformative impact on the WNBA to just 5% of the league's growth, while framing the league as something Clark merely helped salvage from a foundation built by a mostly black player base. That framing is where the narrative went off the rails, because it minimizes an unprecedented, measurable surge in viewership, attendance, and mainstream attention directly tied to Clark, and replaces hard numbers with a politically convenient storyline that simply doesn't match reality.